Oh shit, no. Mum, come on, get off. Come on, Mum, get off your piss.
We've only got a 90-minute
Nick,
tape.
it's just a small gift, which I hope you will remind you.
Did you say that 20 odd years ago?
As dawn is breaking on another day, to my darling hubby, I would say, what would you like on your butties, dear? The same I've had for 32 years. Now, could that be turkey, egg or beef, or even carrot and a lettuce leaf, chicken, tuna, crab or ham, or I could even resort to strawberry jam. Now, what could I give my hubby, please? Oh yes, I remember the dreaded cheese. Lancashire cheddar, but his favourite's cheese slices, but never anything that's covered in spices. And so when he tells you I'm not good to him, don't believe it, it's a great big sin. I've always been a caring wife, and I've got to admit he's the pride of my life. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm so relieved I've no more butties to make, but perhaps I'll bake him a lemon cheesecake.
It's not on the tag courses. Right, you're alright.
Right, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. In fact, I haven't done that for years. I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank Suzanne for doing the hot pot, etc., etc. I'd like to thank
Judy
for doing the sandwiches, etc., etc., etc. She's been a lovely young lady.
Skinhead as well.
I'd like to thank...
Skinhead. Sinead, that's it.
I feel stroke. Sinead as well, I'd like to thank Sinead. There's been lots of things in the police force that I've enjoyed, and I've got to say from the word go, I've had 31.5 years in the police force. I have loved every minute of it. Absolutely every minute of it. Anybody who says they want to get out of the police force as quick as they can, well, they've got to be mental. I have loved it. I've got two lads. I've Phil who's in tag, and he wears shin guards, knee guards, body guards, head guards, visors, etc., etc.
I follow my sergeant then, don't I?
And he's actually been on a course on how to smash a door down. I think the majority of the older end here will actually remember when we used to knock.
And then smash it down.
He's got all this equipment, etc., etc. I've got a lad at the back there, that's my little boy at the back there with the blue with the blue shirt on.
Now, mate.
I keep saying I'm trying to find him a woman. And people complain about what I say about him, etc. He's smashing like that, Mike. His big advantage is he's hung like a donkey. Now Phil's got all this equipment, he's got his shin guards, etc., etc. I used to do a bit of diving. So our Phil's in his bit, our Mike's in his bit, our Mike's now doing nitrox diving. Yeah, nitrox diving, they can go down to any depth, etc., etc. And he's got lots and lots of equipment. And the wife keeps telling me they've both got more tackle than I've ever had. Now, I don't know what that means. There's been incidents mentioned here, and I've got to mention, we talk about accommodation here, and my way of looking at things is I work with a gentleman here, Dave Patterson, and we went to a job one night for which we got commendations off judges. and it was a young kid who'd been assaulted. And he'd actually been whipped with telephone wires. And his back was red raw, etc, etc. And we had to break into a house to get this man who'd done it. And the man had turned the gas lights on and put candles in the house, lit candles. And we went in and he cut his wrist, didn't he? And we tried to save his life, because this man's life obviously was worth saving. And if you bent his wrist back where he'd slit on, you can actually get the blood to reach the wall. And we put tourniquets around his wrists. After a bit. And they were that tight that when he went to the hospital he had to have them surgically removed. No, I've got to say thanks very much for everybody coming. I can tell you all sorts of stories about the police force, etc, etc. And some that I can't tell you. In the back there I've got one of my first sergeants, Kevin Hodgson. I was there when he got his first set of papers. Yeah. In fact, I think it involved me, didn't it? Yeah. There's an inspector there, Ray Cayley. He was there when I got my first set of papers with Greater Manchester Police, which happened 2 days after the amalgamation. And I got the honour of being the first Lancashire Constabulary police officer to get served papers by Greater Manchester. Something which I quite... But I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, and cut it short now. Can I just say, will somebody, for Christ's sake, dance? I paid this man a fortune. So, thanks very much for coming. I've enjoyed it. So.
Okay, let's have 3 cheers for Mick then. David? 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 Right, Mick, go back dancing. I've been told that you're going to start the dancing off. Come on, Mick, let's have in the middle of the dance floor, please. Nice little tune for you. Put your fight down. So come on then. Stop the side, plenty of room on this dance floor.